New audio has surfaced as part of a lawsuit that accuses Christian Holmes, Sean Diddy Combs' son, of sexual assault.
I've had clients describe NBC as hell, as the worst conditions they've been.
All right, let's jump right in because things are getting wilder with the Combs family drama. And honestly, no one saw this coming. You think you've heard it all? Well, buckle up. Diddy and his family are now entangled in one of the messiest, most shocking scandals we've seen in years. It's not just about Diddy anymore. His sons, his daughter, and even his mother are all caught in a legal storm that's threatening to unravel everything.
Stacey Schneider. And Stacey, you say today's indictment reads like a mob indictment. What was most shocking to you of all these allegations?
Yeah, the fact, Jake, that the government in this indictment presented evidence alleging that Sean Combs was running.
What's the latest on Diddy? Just a few days ago, the music mogul was taken in by the feds. And this isn't your usual celebrity scandal. Recent indictment documents have revealed that the situation is quite serious. Federal agents raided Diddy's homes in New York and Miami, seizing not only his belongings but also the passports of his family members. Yes, you heard that right. His sons, daughters, and even his mother had to surrender their passports to authorities. While his daughters are too young to be involved, all eyes are now on his grown sons, Justin and Christian, as the investigation unfolds. This scandal is shaping up to be one of the messiest family dramas in years.
Now, if the government is going to mandate that they are responsible for your well-being, they have to ensure the safety of your well-being.
Rumor has it that Justin and Christian are on the run, trying to evade the feds. Honestly, who can blame them? If you were caught up in something this serious, you'd likely seek a way out too. But the big question remains. Are they guilty? And if so, of what?
And a lot of the evidence, alleged evidence, that's been gathered in this case was from those two raids that were conducted on his personal homes in Miami and Los Angeles. And the indictment names the things seized that he allegedly made videos of these performances that have been named Freak Off.
Let's rewind a bit because this mess didn't just appear out of nowhere. Remember when Cassie, Diddy's ex, filed that lawsuit last year? That's when everything started unraveling. What began as civil lawsuits quickly escalated to criminal charges. The feds raided Diddy's homes and seized hours of security footage. If even half the rumors about those tapes are true, Diddy and his crew are in serious trouble, and this scandal is about to explode in a way no one expected.
It's just crazy. Just read.
Let's talk about the tapes, because this is where Justin and Christian really get pulled into the chaos. Justin's name is being mentioned in connection with some very shady activities. According to a lawsuit filed by one of Diddy's former employees, Lil Rod, Justin was allegedly responsible for organizing freak-offs, wild gatherings that are now part of the investigation. If he was involved, Justin could be facing the same charges as his dad. Meanwhile, Christian is dealing with his own serious accusations. A woman named Grace O'Mara claims Christian assaulted her while she was working as a stewardess on the Combs family yacht. She's provided photos of bruises and says the incident has left her emotionally scarred. Both brothers could be in real legal trouble.
So what is next? Is he going to be in jail in this facility until the trial begins? Is there a chance he could, get moved earlier than that? As of this moment, as of this hour, as of today, yes. But of course, as I mentioned earlier, they're going to be appealing this thing next to the Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals to overturn the judge's order here to try and get him actually released.
With serious allegations against both Justin and Christian, it's no surprise rumors are swirling that they might be trying to skip town. The feds are scrutinizing their involvement, and it's not uncommon for individuals in such cases to disappear before things escalate. While they initially showed up in court to support their dad, they've since gone silent, fueling speculation that they're on the run. The big question now is, for how long can they evade the authorities, and can they truly hide from this situation?
My initial reaction, because that's how I always feel when I see situations like this. And then there's just like this weird sense of grief because it is Diddy, right? Diddy is a hip hop hero. He's an ordinary person who did extraordinary things. To sit here and act like the man wasn't a huge part of our upbringing is a damn lie. So there's this weird sense of grief. Like another one of our heroes has ruined their legacy and it's their own fault because of poor choices?
But wait, it gets juicier. The fact that authorities seized all family members' passports, including the younger daughters, has people puzzled. What do the kids have to do with this? While they're likely not directly involved, it raises many questions. Some speculate it might relate to offshore accounts. If Diddy was trying to hide his money overseas, perhaps his kids' passports were part of the plan. It's just speculation, but it wouldn't be the first time a celebrity tried to stash cash abroad.
Don't think he don't know. You pay those lawyers to know. Those lawyers know what he's gonna beat, and those lawyers know what he ain't gonna beat.
Now, let's focus on Justin and Christian. Fans are split on this issue, with some believing Diddy's sons are victims, caught in their father's mess without much choice. Others, however, are more skeptical. If the allegations about Justin organizing shady activities are true, it will be hard for him to claim victim status. As for Christian, if the story regarding the yacht incident holds up in court, it's a serious blow to his reputation. Fans have taken to social media, calling for both brothers to be held accountable. Supporting your father during tough times is one thing, but being involved in questionable behavior is another. One fan aptly noted that Diddy's sons can be both victims and perpetrators. They can mourn the little boys who had no choice while also facing the consequences of their actions. Additionally, the seizure of the daughters' passports, while Justin and Christian reportedly still have theirs, raises eyebrows and adds complexity to the situation.
That this is the end of the Diddy story, as we know.
At this point, things aren't looking good for anyone involved. The big question is, how far will this investigation go? Are Justin and Christian really on the run, or is it just another rumor? With everything unfolding, more answers are sure to come soon. This marks the beginning of what will likely be a long, messy, and public legal battle for the Combs family. The feds are playing for keeps. This isn't just about Diddy's reputation anymore. If Justin and Christian are smart, they need to face this situation head-on instead of hiding.
I think industry talk, there's a lot of people who have worked for him. There's been stories around, which is, not necessarily unusual.
If you thought the situation couldn't get messier after hearing about Justin and Christian's alleged involvement and the confiscation of passports, just wait. The next chapter in this saga dives even deeper into the legal disaster facing Diddy. This is no small-time case. It's a full-scale federal investigation with serious charges that could bring Diddy's empire crashing down. Adding to the chaos, Diddy's attempt to post bail was a complete disaster. Despite being one of the wealthiest and most influential figures in entertainment, even millions of dollars couldn't secure his release. The judge simply said, "No, you're staying put."
Hey, this is what I mean when I say people wake up every day and just volunteer lies. Diddy, how are we supposed to believe anything that comes out of your mouth? And furthermore, why should we not believe the rumors of things going in your mouth when you out here volunteering bold-faced lies? You would still be lying to us right now if it was no video. You didn't even apologize to Cassie in the video.
So what exactly happened in court? According to sources, Diddy's legal team proposed a massive bail package of $50 million to secure his release. But that wasn't the wildest part. He also offered several properties as collateral, including his mansion on Star Island in Miami, valued at nearly $48 million. Just a few months ago, Diddy paid off the remaining $18 million on the mortgage, seemingly preparing for this worst-case scenario.
Is there any possibility that he walks away clean from this, that everything is dropped and he faces no charges or any prison time?
Not impossible. I mean, anything is possible, but I don't see that happening. I see him kind of going the path of R. Kelly, where again, for so many decades, he was able to act with impunity and just, with harming so many.
What's intriguing is that Diddy included not only his properties, but also those of his family members in the bail package. His mother's home in Miami was part of the deal, along with other family properties. However, even with these assets, the judge was unconvinced. The prosecution presented strong reasons for denying bail, highlighting the seriousness of the charges Diddy is facing.
Why does it all come to a head now? Why now? Why?
Because he's the acceptable monster at this time, like R. Kelly was the last time I sat on this couch.
So who's next?
Y'all don't see the lineup?
One major concern for the authorities is that they view Diddy as a flight risk. Given his wealth and extensive international connections, they worry that he could easily flee the country if released. They're particularly concerned about his access to offshore accounts and other financial assets that could fund a life on the run. Some fans speculate that this is why the feds confiscated passports from his family members, fearing that Diddy's children might be linked to those offshore accounts.
No, I feel like in more relationships than not, it was a mutual decision.
Right.
And if not, then it was like, I was like, that's not.
It's not just about the money. The judge also cited concerns regarding witness tampering and obstruction of justice. Diddy has been in the industry for a long time, building a vast network of loyal supporters. Prosecutors argue that if released, he could intimidate witnesses or use his influence to interfere with the case, especially if the rumors about the security tapes are true.
Into this mess.
Is he controlling? Yes, he is. Will he put his hands on a female? Yes, he will. Would he put his hands on a male producer or anything? Yes, he will.
Sources indicate that some of Diddy's closest associates are flipping on him for immunity, turning their backs to avoid syncing with him. One insider suggested that more indictments could follow, as Diddy is currently the only defendant named in the case. If rumors about Justin and Christian's involvement are true, they could soon find themselves in court as well. Additionally, the bail situation reveals how entangled Diddy's sons are in his affairs. His bail offer included surrendering the passports of several family members, including his young daughters. This raises suspicions about whether Justin and Christian are linked to the financial dealings under investigation, especially concerning offshore accounts. The authorities are clearly taking every precaution to ensure that Diddy and his family cannot move money or assets without close scrutiny.
And I remember, like, I don't know if you know what his voice sounds like, but like, I felt like I was in the presence of his.
As this legal battle intensifies, the fate of Diddy and his family hangs in the balance. With mounting charges and a federal investigation closing in, the big question is, can Diddy use his wealth and influence to escape? Or is this truly the beginning of his downfall? Meanwhile, all eyes are on his sons. Justin and Christian, are they going to step up and face the legal storm, or are they attempting to evade the authorities? With so many twists still unfolding, fans are eagerly waiting for more. Drop your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned for updates.